Deputy Jennifer Murnane O'Connor, please.
Thank you, Ciaran Carroll, and thank you, Minister. And Minister, I wish to start by taking this opportunity to acknowledge the unparalleled investment that this government has made in higher education throughout the country. The publication of the government's landmark policy on funding higher education and reducing the cost of education for families has been welcomed by all since it was announced last month. I really welcome that government has confirmed its commitment to address legacy issues in higher education, to increase investment and to reform the sector. I am particularly pleased to see that government has decided that the income contingent loans for fees will not form part of the future funding model, as well as to reduce the cost of education through changes to the student grant scheme and the student contributions, which will be discussed in the coming budgets. This will make a huge difference for so many students and their families. Cost should not be a barrier for education. Recent proposals for the development of a unified third-level education system are also important, as is the work you and your department are doing in developing apprenticeships as part of the higher education system. The recent announcement of over 10,500 free or heavily subsidised courses for unemployed, self-employed or returners to the work under the Human Capital Initiative are vital to ensure we are planning for the future skill needs of our economy, which, as we all know, is critical to delivering on our ambitions as a nation. Again, it removes the cost barrier for many wishing to take part in these courses and, of course, Minister, to upskill. I also wish to commend the efforts being made to assist displaced Ukrainian students, and that is very important. That was actually, I met with a lot of students myself, Minister, in Carlow, and I really do want to welcome that. Yesterday's announcement of 3.7 million funding to be invested in STEM projects aimed at improving public understanding of science, technology, engineering and maths. I note that the funding will be focused on encouraging diversity and inclusion in STEM, while also targeting a wide range of ages, including young children, teens and adults. It would be great, Minister, if similar funding could be invested in the arts, humanities and social science, which are also of importance and play a significant role in our economy and society. I am thinking here of various higher education providers, such as Carlow College St Patrick's, where the focus is on arts, humanities and social science. These providers and their students need our ongoing support. Now that I mention Carlow College St Patrick's, and Minister, how many times have I mentioned it to you? Can I ask you, Minister, please, what is the current position on discussions between your department and Carlow College regarding strategic positioning of the college in the higher education framework in the South East region? I ask this being mindful of the National Strategy for Higher Education to 2030 and the changing landscape of higher education, which includes consolidation of smaller institutes and economies of the same scale. Government is delivering, and I really mean that, and you are making, I really believe, genuine steps to change our higher education. And I really, Minister, feel that for me the creation of the Technological University for the South East was a game changer. And you know, I am delighted that the South East region now has its own, as we know, our own TU, and it is so important for the region since the establishment of it on the 1st of May. And I really want to welcome again for Carlow, because as you know, Minister, Carlow to me is my priority. But following recent attention on the Carlow College, and you're well aware of it, people in the area have contacted me asking, when will the college become part of the South East TU? Momentum is building, Minister, and it is important that we now expedite the process. There is great potential for the creation of an opportunity development of enhanced faculty of the arts, humanities and social science, and to enhance the number of subjects on offer in a facility with a high-level educational expertise and delivering greater institutional quality. In addition to the educational, social and culture benefits, we know the South East TU is a key stakeholder in the economic growth of the region. Integration of the Carlow College campus into the South East TU would demonstrate recognition of the objectives of the Project Ireland 2040, the national planning framework, which states, by creating institutions of scale and strength, multi-campus technological universities will bring greater social and economic benefits to their regions through a strengthening role in research and innovation and delivering on a broad range of high-quality education and training in each of their campuses. Minister, as we welcome our American visitors early today, you will be aware from your recent visit to Carlow College that it runs a very successful international study abroad programme and over the years has developed many US partnerships. It is now working with South East TU to build on those important partnerships. Minister, it is critical that discussions between the South East TU and Carlow College St Patrick's are expedited with the support of your department. I know the Government is introducing the most radical changes to the Leaving Cert exam in half a century, and this is very welcome. We need greater collaboration and more unified regional systems to provide more choice where all possible pathways are equally valued, where learners can move and progress across further and higher education systems seamlessly. It is also important that our education system can meet the different needs of individual learners throughout their working and personal lives. I would also like to welcome that under the new phase of the capital investment in the further and higher education sectors, that some 45% of the total allocation of $430 million is being directed to further education and training. This investment will address the expansion of skills centres and apprenticeship programmes across the country and the establishment of further education and training colleges of the future. The further education and training strategy will underpin the development of the new strategic performance agreements between Solace and each of the ETBs for the next 3 years, from 2022 to 2024, and the provision in the budget for 2022 will support building the required capacity within the ETBs. Our ETBs right across the country play an important and valued role in further and higher education sector, and it is crucial that we support them. As I finish, Minister, I would like to take the opportunity to return to the core issue of the cost of living and higher education. Can you tell us more about plans for specific measures to reduce the cost of education through changes to the student grant scheme and the student contribution planned for the coming budget? As you know, we need to address the increasing cost of third-level education urgently. Students and their families need and deserve certainty as they plan ahead for their education. And Minister, I just want to say, and I've been working with you since you became Minister for Higher Education, and I can only compliment you on the work that I feel you have done and your commitment to the higher education. But Minister, I have to ask you, just before I finish talking, can you come back to me as quick as you can about Carlow College St Patrick's, about the meetings with the college? I think it's so important now that Carlow College St Patrick's is integrated into the TU. We have, I would say, one of the most beautiful buildings in the country. We are in what is known as the cultural quarter in the centre of Carlow town. We have so much to offer, and I think it's important today that I mention Father Con, who has had several meetings with you and your departments, who is so dedicated, as is his staff, to the commitment and what they can offer to the people of Carlow, to the South East region, is going to be so beneficial. But timing is of the essence, Minister, as I have to say, and I'm nearly finished now, that every Wednesday when Minister Harris is sitting over there in his seat, I will go over to him and I will address Carlow College St Patrick's. So one thing is for sure, he knows that it is a priority for me, it's a priority for Father Con, it's a priority for the people of Carlow, and I know that it has so much to offer for the South East. And again, Minister, I just want to thank you for always being so helpful and obliging whenever I have gone to you with issues that are concerning me. Thank you.
I see the Minister nodding vigorously, so I assume it's on his bucket. It's on his bucket.
Carlow IT is, which we're delighted. Carlow IT is a university. We're a university now. Carlow is a university town. Right. So we're very honoured and we're delighted.
Murnane O'Connor, you're very good. Thank you for